Today we're at the Padel Hub in Slough and we're going to be testing out the new Pallap rackets. I'm going to be training the Kicksmash and also playing an intense match with some top players. Let's get in there. Pallap t-shirt, Pallap shorts, Pallap socks, Pallap bag. Do you know what they call me, Stan?
What?
Everything Pallap. I've got a jam-packed video for you today as me and Stan headed inside and we met with Christophe. He is the managing director of Adidas Combat and the owner of Pallap, who showed us a few of the new Pallap models and new changes this year. You still do work with them?
I'm the MD. I'm the managing director of Adidas Global. yeah, I am the owner of the company.
Pallap's just a side hustle for you.
Pallap is a passion.
Yeah.
This is the new Power Pro that you have seen with on probably on Instagram and
Power Star.
And the Power Star.
Yeah. Wow. That looks way better.
And yeah, I agree.
This is the one I use. Well, I used the old version with Hugo in the last video, and I really liked it. And is it just cosmetic, the change?
We moved from 12K to 15K.
Yep.
Added 5 grams more compared to the last version.
Slightly lighter, but
yeah,
it's pretty near to average weight now.
360 to 365.
Okay, that's cool. Pallap are one of the most popular brands in my online store. They're really good value rackets, lots of detail and effort goes into them, and you can pick up a carbon, teardrop or diamond shaped racket with a rough surface at just £150. They are great value as well as great quality. Christophe showed us a few other key models, including the Power Elite and the Power Pro. These are both diamond shaped attacking rackets made for power and speed. The Elite is a tiny bit lighter and softer, and the Pro is the all-out power model.
So all made in Spain. You are from Spain?
Si.
Yeah. So all made in near Barcelona. Everybody loved this, the feel of this one. The weight has changed a bit, 5 grams more. That's what
5 grams more. So a lot of them you made a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
Any reason why?
To get more mass for the power and
I see.
Elite.
Okay.
Without changing too much heavier because people like light racket.
Yeah.
But what we are is very important for you guys is all the rackets are weighted individually.
Yeah.
And that I don't think many brands do that.
No.
It's written by hand. So on your website
We can put a range in.
Yeah.
Because we have at the moment people request a certain
they do.
weight range. Yeah. Which is your favourite, Christophe?
Me, I play with. That's mine. I play with this one.
Power Elite. Me and Stan tested the Star range, which in my opinion are perfect for intermediate level. They have big sweet spots, are manoeuvrable, have a medium feel, closer to the soft feel than firm, and easy to play with. Stan, of course, loved the Power Elite, which was also Christophe's favourite, for the excellent power it offers on the smash and attacking shots. And this shot is exactly what I wanted to work on today, however on the right side, as this is a lot trickier because the angle is tighter. Sponsored Pallap player George Weller was here, who have faced off in a few tournaments before. He's one of the best UK players and he was going to help me with my smashes. Alright guys, today I'm joined by George Weller. First of all, George, thanks a lot for coming on.
No problem.
We've played against each other a few times in tournaments now.
Yeah, a few goes together, haven't we now? So.
Well, you've had a few wins, I've had a few losses, basically. But you've actually been quite an interesting character to have in the tournament videos. I think a lot of people really enjoyed the video, the Leeds one when Aston played together. Yeah. You and Jamie did that.
Saw some nice comments on that one, which was sweet.
Great comments. One thing I wanted to ask you straight away was just about the mental side of the game, because you and Jamie stay super calm, barely react no matter if you win the point, lose the point. Is that something you both practice together?
I think for Jamie it's very natural. For me, coming from a football background, I actually had to work very hard on it, because when I used to play football, I used to be quite angry. I had to be quite aggressive mentally when I played, and kind of be in that mindset of being pumped up to play. I think one shot I noticed when I played you at Leeds, smash was really good, like kicking it out quite easily. I was hoping maybe, I know it's the right side, you could give me just a few pointers on the Of course,
right side
we can do a little bit of stuff on that.
Just mostly focusing there, that's probably the weaker area. Yeah. So out.
No problem. For 3? Cool, let's have a little look.
Okay, let's do
it.
Always great to get another pair of eyes on your game, as they can spot things that you can't, and it's great just to have the same ball over and over with someone giving you the odd tweak. This shot is difficult, the angle is tight, and there are a lot of factors that have to come together to get this ball out the court.
More turn. Okay, good. More turn. That's better.
George told me initially to turn a lot more and to really exaggerate this so I'm not too square on.
Again, as well, these balls aren't, these aren't new balls, right? They're quite flat balls.
I felt I got more kick as well.
For sure. So just work on the rotation for now. Much better. It's okay. Okay, good.
Come on, you.
Still want to see more. So at the minute as you go round, you're probably gone from where we started in this position to now like this. For the next few, completely exaggerate it. Because
Okay.
in your head, if you go to here, you'll still be there. Okay, so just completely exaggerate it.
Okay.
Way too much round, way too much. There you go, much better, yeah?
It was one of those things where in my head it felt like I was really turning, but watching it back now, I'm not turning enough.
So you need to focus as well, always hitting the ball down. If you're kind of third net post and closer, your smash should always go down.
Okay.
The smash only changes when you're behind the line and you're trying to kick it.
Go deep.
Then you're going up on the ball to try and hit as far back on the court as you can. So get the rotation and hit down on the ball.
Another simple trick you forget, you have to hit down on the ball so it hits that high part of the glass. Only hitting the ball deep when you are far back in the court, but when closer than third post, hit down to get that ball to hit high on the glass and go out.
Yeah.
If I can get that angle, but that is way better.
For sure, yeah, so from getting the highest part of the bounce. For me though, what's happening is you're hitting the ball a lot of the time here. Almost a little bit too far behind. I'd actually rather you try and contact the ball more 12, maybe even slightly towards here, because your body weight needs to go towards the target, because a lot of the time you're falling like this.
That's because I'm trying to do too much.
Exactly.
Like, really
Don't worry too much about, coming back here and trying to whip it up too much. Worry about coming down onto the ball, but your body weight going towards the glass. I feel a lot of the mistakes is always trying to do too much, when really a lot of George's advice was to get behind the ball, transfer the body weight forward, not take the ball too far behind my head and hit the ball down and out. It's all about moving your feet in the right position to execute this. If you like this content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out to make more of these videos. Yeah. More rotation. Good. And again. Woo, huge. Miguel from here gave me a very good, because I actually struggle on my smash quite a lot, but he gave me this very good bit of advice, but it's actually similar to a tennis serve in a way, where your body weight always needs to jump forwards rather than back. So at the minute as you're playing the ball, you always end up closer to the middle of the court.
It's about, so I need to almost like get behind it a bit more.
Exactly.
Rather than...
So you can go forwards, because you're always leaning backwards, right? It was tricky to try and piece all of this information together, but slowly but surely I started to get a new feeling and the ball was starting to fly. Even when it didn't go out of the court, it would still come over the net. Very good. And again, get that turn again. Turn the feet, turn the feet. Okay, yep. So turn, forwards. Well done, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, well done.
Yeah.
The line, out the line. Nice one. Great shot. Right out the way of it. Okay, better. I love this one. This one is nice. Yeah. Okay, good. Nice one. Tough one. Well played. Very good.
Still fell away though, that one.
Little bit.
George has a weekly session with Alex Grillo, who I did a video with before. He's one of the best coaches in the UK, so he could provide a lot of insight from his sessions and transfer them to me. Nice. Huge. Okay. One last tip I'll give you about what Ali said to me about my smash as well. Yeah.
This guy's, he's very, very knowledgeable. What he wanted me to do was actually to turn this all the way, so I'd actually be pointing at the camera.
But your racket.
This far around. Do you see how much more rotation now I'd have when I play the ball? When actually, in fact, when you go to play the ball, it's almost like you're here.
Yeah.
So I actually want you to bring actually the whole way around now, so we can almost see your body and your shoulder to turn towards the camera.
Okay, yeah.
Okay?
Fuck you. Oh, it went out.
Nice. Okay. So turn, lots of turn. Very good.
Yeah, that was good.
Very good.
It's way better, mate. It's way better.
Yeah?
I know I wasn't doing absolutely everything there.
It's for sure.
Like that one a minute ago I just got out. That was like a completely new way of hitting it.
New feeling.
When it went. Like
high. And with a brand new ball.
Yeah,
these are old. You won't be able to see this on the video, but they're extremely old balls. So
good,
to still get them out is pretty impressive. So new balls in the tournament will be all
Thanks
good.
so much.
Thanks for your time, man.
Legend.
Well done.
All right, session complete. Now time for the match. So I was playing with Enrique, who is another top player in the UK, against George Weller and Stan. Me and Stan crossed to each other on the forehand side, and George and Enrique crossed to each other on backhand. Let's get into the game. You, they're up, close. Oh. Go on. All you, both back, both in. You. Go. Shot, play George. I was also mic'd up for this game and I was in a very competitive mood, so I apologise in advance for all my swearing. I kind of forgot the mic was there, so just to prepare you for that.
Bagel time, bagel time, bagel time, bagel time.
So as you can see, Stan and George won their serve easily. They already had their sights set on a bagel, and I started the game badly, quite slow, and giving George and Stan easy balls to attack. We had some crazy rallies early on. I was a little bit all over the place positioning wise, and I was not enjoying the lack of control in these points.
Hold up. Go. You. They're up. Both in. You. Off. You. You.
So we lost these long battles early on, but maybe George and Stan got a little bit too complacent as they made a few errors in a row, and we were able to hold my serve at 1-1, which was huge. It might be a little bit hard to tell which side I'm on because me and Enrique happen to have the same colour t-shirts as George and Stan. So just try and remember, if you see someone tall in black and then on the left, you know that's George.
Unlucky.
Me and Enrique really struggled early on in this match. My main focus was to try and get involved as much as possible in the game, play aggressive, take the net and have impact. But in all of these long rallies, George and Stan were doing a good job of just holding the net and making me force a shot.
I'll go, I'll go. You. I'll go, I'll go. You. You. One. You, okay, okay. No.
Like that last shot was just me trying to force it because the point had been going on for so long. That's one of George's strengths, that consistency and holding on to the net.
My bad, sorry.
So I was just not in the game at the moment, gifting so many easy balls to George and Stan.
Come on, let's just play boring for a bit, yeah?
So I said to Enrique, let's play boring for a bit, meaning to hit lots of lobs, slow it down and don't force anything. And again, it worked. When Stan and George went for these big points, they made the mistakes.
I'm just going to play a little bit slower on Stan because he likes it.
Such an evil laugh from George, but this was a mistake. Enrique, since this point, turned into an absolute monster. We both massively raised our levels and the games were getting a lot tighter.
Go. You, they're in. You, go on, maintain. They're in, they're in. I'm real. Well done.
I got an easy ball as well, so I put my Kicksmash training into practice.
Me. Thank you. See, they're talking tactics now. Come on. Let's destroy them now. Golden point. Come on, win this one.
George and Stan were not as confident now compared to the start, and now we had the golden point to try and hold and level the score at 3-3.
Fuck you, you prick. Well played.
So the tag from Stan Hunt, my own apprentice, tags me, putting us 4-2 down, with them to serve with a chance to make it 5-2. However, I felt a lot calmer here because I actually felt we were doing a lot better in the rallies now. Even though the score was not reflecting that, I felt confident that we could break.
Come on.
And after a controlled volley, we had another golden point. This time, I was going to take it, and George was trying to get in my head.
You. Unbelievable.
George really thought I was going to crumble under the pressure. I was calm and Enrique was in his prime.
Unbelievable.
Not sure if Enrique was just getting super warm, but he was playing some incredible shots now. So much spin on his volleys.
You. It's unbelievable from you. Me.
Some really good hands and then easy pop-out level to score at 4-4. Unreal comeback as we were 1 point away from being 5-2 down. It just shows you how much paddle is a game of fine margin sometimes.
Oh, they see that. They're struggling now. Come on. No comms. Okay. Sure? Yep. Go out. Christophe. Replay, yeah. Did he pay you to stand there?
So there were a few rumours at the club that after George lost that first point to Enrique from him running out, he slipped Christophe a 20 to stand at the door and stop Enrique a second time. This did not stop me and Enrique though, as we really put the pressure on. Both setting each other up with deep fast volleys and then stepping in for the pop out. We continued battling and it was pretty tight. I could rely on Enrique for winners and I felt confident that I was impacting the game, setting the point up, and we had a strategy of how to win.
It's good, it's good. Tiebreak. Come on, let's go, let's win this.
I was determined to win this. Been on a bit of bad form in the last few videos, struggling on both the left and the right side. On my podcast, Jake has been giving me some great advice on poaching more, trying to read the game on the right, trying to intercept those easy balls, and that's exactly what I did here.
You're going to see 3 angles of that one.
As this ball came up to me looking at it now, I'm not sure why I went out the more difficult side and not just out the left. I think it just fell a bit further to my right, which made it awkward. I think it makes it look better though. This filled me with confidence, but I've experienced it so many times when you play a good shot and then you just do too much and miss. So the next volley, I deliberately hit less power and then Enrique did the rest.
That is unbelievable.
Again, I did feel quite confident going into this tiebreak that we could win. We had that momentum from the set as we came back from going 4-2 down to bring it level.
You. You, go on out. There it is. Big smash, come on.
The tiebreak was tough and George and Stan were playing a lot of balls down that middle channel, as sometimes it was a bit too open. I needed to close it more, forcing them to go wide.
You. They're in. George back. George in. No! Fucking cover it, you prick. Sorry.
I got another ball for the smash, got a little bit lucky with the cage here, but that put us up in the tiebreak.
Sorry.
And then this here was match point at 6-2 up. Gosh. What a great day and competitive game. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.